Hello, Ramona. I can't shake the simplest.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Kristen and I try to do pretty much anything lifestyle content related, whether it be working, cleaning, organizing, day in the lives. And today's video, I'm super excited. It's my first party prep video. I am definitely the one in my family that I love planning the parties, I love doing the decorations for them, I of course do the cakes and all of the sweets for them. And now that I work from home and I don't have a traditional 9 to 5, I have a lot more time and a lot more flexibility to put as much effort as I really want to into these parties. And I do them on a pretty minimal budget, I would say. I never spend that much on them. I mean, mainly just like the balloon arch and everything, which those aren't very expensive. So this party prep is for my sister's 30th. We're doing 30, Flirty, and Thriving as the theme. So everything is kind of colorful, a little bright, some metallics. Today, whenever I'm recording this, it is the day of the party. This is what I'm wearing. I am not much for bright colors, so I went for sort of a grunge look, sort of dark. I've got my high top Converse on and a flannel tied around my waist. So that's as best I can do as far as like 80s themes goes. I'm not much for the bright colors. So throughout this video, I'm basically just gonna take you through making all the decorations that I make, making all of the sweets, decorating the cake. I did some decorated shortbread cookies, which I'm not crazy good at. I don't have a lot of experience doing them, but I'm good enough. So I don't offer them for sale in my business. I can offer regular cookies, but basically just cakes and macarons and things of that nature. One day maybe I'll offer shortbread cookies. I'm going off on a tangent here, but I'm just not like as good as I feel like I should be if I were to try and sell these. So I like being able to experiment with my family's parties because it doesn't matter if they look good or not. A lot of this video is going to be more of a voiceover format. I just kind of recorded as I was making things, so I wasn't really talking to the camera. But that's enough of me blabbing. I'm super excited to get into this, and then at the end, of course, I will show a whole overview of how everything turned out. I'm excited to get to the restaurant and put everything together. So thank you guys for coming along, and let's get into it. Starting out strong, I started on this poster board project probably a week and a half prior to the party. I just went on her Facebook and found photos of what I thought were representations of all the people in her life, her family, her friends, her kids, and I printed out 8 of those, and I was just trying to do this big poster board of kind of her life and her memories. And then I got my mom to help me Cricut some letters to put at the top, 30, Flirty, and Thriving. And I hung them from this ribbon with these little tiny clothespins that I found at Walmart that were so cute. And they just held each letter because I kind of wanted it to, I'm not sure what vibe I was going for, but I wanted it to have a lot of clothespins, if that makes sense. And I think it turned out really cute at the end of it.
Beyond the ghost, we stand on the opposite shore. Hello, Ramona. I reach through mysterious ceilings, my only hope. I look for the things I don't know. I stand alone. Show me where the ending goes. Honest.
I started working on the cookies a few days prior to the party because I knew that I could roll them out and just freeze them and bake them when I was ready. I definitely wanted to get as much as I could done as far in advance as I could because I still had my regular cakes to make and I couldn't devote all of my time to the party. So I was just trying to knock out what I could ahead of time.
I should be the last to know we're all in this. I stand alone. Show me where the ending goes. Honestly don't. I should be the last to know. Hello to Mona, I mistook you for a dream. The engine glows, and I guess you always seem to know. Hello to Mona, I push back the serious feeling. The end's unknown.
Now we are 2 days prior to the party. So I was baking off all of my shortbread cookies so that I could start decorating them. And I was also simultaneously working on the balloon arch, just taking in and out the cookies and then blowing up balloons and putting them on the balloon arch in between. And I knew that I was going to have to take this balloon arch apart to be able to transport it, but I wanted to put it together just to make sure it's what I envisioned so that whenever I got to the party, I could just put it together exactly how I had it at home, and it was just what I wanted.
To get back the life I used to know. I stand alone. Show me where the ending goes. Honestly don't. I should be the last to know. We're all in this. I stand alone. Show me where the ending goes. Honestly don't. I should be the last to know.
The balloon arch ended up being a mix of a kit that I got off of Amazon and then balloons that I got from Walmart. So like the metallic balloons were from Walmart, and the kit from Amazon came with green, blue, yellow, and hot pink, and then it had some foil balloons along with it. And mainly the reason I got the ones from Walmart is because the balloon arch stand came in, and it had these little hooks that I'm hooking the balloons onto, and those are what are fed through the rod of the balloon arch. And it was meant to hold like 200 balloons, and the arch kit only came with I think 90, so I wanted to have 200 just in case I needed that many, and I ended up having way too many balloons, but that's okay because the ones in the kit were various sizes, and I wanted them all to be the 12-inch size. So I ended up having plenty of just what I needed. But this balloon arch stand from Amazon was only like $20, I think. And it was definitely worth it because it was very easy to put the balloon arch together, and it was pretty easy to transport. So I will definitely be using it in the future. I ended up ixnaying the yellow. I just wasn't really fitting it for me. And then it was too mix match, so I decided to do 2 rounds of each color balloon, so it's like a bigger color block for each color. And I think I like this much better. these are the shortbread cookies that I'm not, super incredible at, but I'm good enough. And the idea for them was a disco ball, the wishing dust packet, then just a plaque that says 30, Flirty, and Thriving, and then Razzles, the candy that they eat, which of course I got Razzles from Amazon and put those up on the dessert table. So like I mentioned earlier, I don't have a ton of experience with these cookies. I did go to culinary school and we were briefly taught how to bake shortbread and make royal icing and flood cookies, and we learned brush embroidery on them, but it's nothing compared to what is very trendy and popular nowadays. So I like having the opportunity to be able to practice on them, because one day I would like to offer these for sale. But a lot of people, they're pretty expensive when people sell them because they are so time consuming. These took me a few hours for sure. I know I was sitting at this table for probably 3 hours just working on them this day, and I don't think I finished them all completely in one day. I worked on them 2 different days. I definitely wanted the disco balls to have a shimmer to them, so I got this silver edible cake spray to spray on them to give them like a shine, and then I just spritzed them with some edible glitter, and they turned out perfect. It was exactly how I wanted them. Now, I was not about to try and attempt to pipe this wishing dust packet by hand because it's very like a specific font and pretty detailed, especially with the little face. So I figured I'd save myself some time and some headache and just print edible images and stick them onto the cookies with water, and then I ended up just piping a border around them, and I think they turned out pretty cute. The cake design was, of course, the first thing that I picked out after I chose her theme, and it was a cake that I saw a creator do on TikTok a while back. I think before, it honestly might have given me the idea to do 30, Flirty, and Thriving, because it was a heart cake with the colors of the iconic dress that she wears to the work party, and it was so cute, and I just couldn't pass it up. So I definitely chose to do that for this cake. I can't wait for y'all to see it in a little bit. These poor Razzles cookies were definitely more than I bargained for. I just, looking at the design, I thought, oh, okay, I think that'll be, not easy to do, but not super hard. Yeah, no, they were hard to do, and I was not 100% happy with how they came out, but like I said, I'm doing them for family, so it doesn't matter. Like, as I was making these cookies, I was thinking if I was doing these for a customer, I would definitely be stressing out because they're not turning out exactly how I want, but since they're just for family, it's okay. I was working on the cake and finishing up the cookies the night before the party, so this clip is the morning of the party. I got up pretty early and made the macarons. I had planned on doing them the day before the party, but with the other cakes that I had to do for the weekend and then finishing up the cake and the cookies for the party, I thought if I don't get to macarons, it's not the worst thing in the world. If I have time to do them on Saturday, I'll just do them then. So this is Saturday, and I'm working on the macarons, and I'm so glad I made them because everybody loves macarons. I don't think I've met a person that doesn't like macarons, and I've done them for a couple parties now, so I feel like if I don't show up with macarons, some people are going to be disappointed. I filled each color with a different flavor. So the purple ones are cookie butter. If you have not tried cookie butter before, please stop what you are doing. Go to your nearest store and get cookie butter. It is the best thing on this planet. It will change your life. And then I did vanilla, almond, and strawberry as well. So the smartest way that I could come up with transporting this balloon arch was to I looped a string through all of the little holes so that we can just carry it all out in one and then feed the rod through and put it back up when we get to the restaurant. I've got pretty much everything packed up, ready to go. Macarons, cookies, the cake is in the fridge. And then I've got plates for the macarons and the cookies, a cake stand. This is basically everything for the balloon arch, including the stand for the balloon arch. And then I have the easel in here for the poster board. So my mom's supposed to be here in like 20 minutes, simply because not all of this stuff is gonna fit in my car with the balloon arch being so big. So she's coming to my house. We're gonna load everything up in both cars, and we're getting to the restaurant an hour or so before everybody is scheduled to arrive. The party starts at 5, so we're gonna get there at 4, and that way we have plenty of time to set up. There won't be a crazy amount of stuff to set up. The tables will be really easy, and it's really just the balloon arch I think that's gonna take the most time, because I only did the base of the balloon arch. I still have to put all of the disco ball balloons and like the big foil balloons. So I'm gonna add those when we get there, and then the tinsel, there's gonna be like a tinsel backdrop, so I'm gonna put all of that on there whenever we get there.